Hey friends, Mike and Jess here.
And welcome to Regeneration Nation TV. Today we're reacting to the Ricky Gervais Show. We're on Series 3. This is Episode 8, Medicine.
Medicine. That's what this show is for me. Medicine. A little Karl Pilkington's all I need.
Yeah, and some laughter, which he gives plenty of it. So it's awesome.
Yeah, that too. Confusion and laughter. And
I think confusion is good medicine, though.
For some
but it does
people,
get
it
you to
is.
think.
It's like some
for your
people
brain.
aren't adrenaline junkies, but some people are. Some people like to just be confused.
They just like it.
And I'm one of those guys.
Okay.
If you've seen this show enough, I mean, if you've been to the channel enough, like you know that. You know I stay in a confused state and I enjoy my life. So you should try it sometimes. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Yeah. Anyways, we've got links for this show down below. Go get your hands on it. Go catch up on all of our other reactions if you haven't. And let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Medicine. That sound.
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Karl Pilkington have been meeting regularly for a series of pointless conversations. This is one of them.
Testing. Is that all right?
People talk
Hello
about
and welcome to
the Americans always wanting a happy ending with the TV shows, and at the end, final episode, just please someone come and wipe up the coffee.
That's not going to happen.
That's how bad it is. That's how bad we are. I want the happy ending. I want
Ricky
the
Gervais
clean
Show
table.
with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant. Hello. And the little round-headed buffoon that is Karl Pilkington.
All right.
Did you see the coffee mugs got big,
I think it's probably best,
beginning
Rick, if we return to the very...
You missed that.
The audio sound a little bit weird to you right
It does
there?
sound weird, like he's muffled. Scratchy.
I think it's probably best, Rick, if we return to the very beginning of time, the dawn of man, because, of course, even in primitive, prehistoric ages, medicine was practiced in some ways from the research people have done, cave paintings and the like. Karl, I wonder if you would just give us your initial thoughts on, you know, the medicine of the ancient world.
You sound like you haven't studied it, or you're being...
You're being modest.
I never really thought about it. I know that Tutankhamun, he died of having a knee injury, so they didn't have that much medicine knocking about back then.
Right, where do you get this information from? It sounds vague.
He came off a chariot. They're dangerous things.
He came off a chariot.
Honestly, you're going to make yourself look daft here, because that's what happened.
Imagine that. In a room with Karl Pilkington, we make ourselves look daft. That would be incredible.
Shall we move on to the ancient world in terms of Egyptian?
The audio is bothering me a little bit.
It is. I don't know what it is.
I just want to make sure before we continue that it's not what we have going on here. So give us 1 second. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I just did a little bit of digging. There was a sound engineer on Reddit that was really upset about this.
Yeah.
The ups and downs of the mic quality, I guess, bothered him really bad. But I've never really noticed it until now. But just to show you I'm not crazy, here's a little snippet of last week's episode.
Up and said there's people doing noise pollution.
But you are concerned with law and order.
No,
you
but there's
wanted
no
your
point.
rights, and you ended up moving.
Yeah,
So
but I shouldn't have
Okay, let's get back into this week's now.
Give us your initial thoughts.
about back then.
Right, where do you get this
tell,
information
yeah.
from? It sounds
Now
vague.
that
He came off a chariot. They're dangerous things.
He came off a chariot.
Honestly, you're going to make yourself look daft here, because that's what happened.
imagine that. In a room with Karl Pilkington, we make ourselves look daft. That would be incredible.
Shall we move on to the ancient world in terms of Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans, of course, because they made huge advances, particularly the Romans, who understood, of course, the importance of sanitation. You know, famously, their streets were clean.
Yeah. Don't you think that if we hadn't have cleaned up as much, that, I don't know, we'd be stronger?
What?
Well, I know what you mean. Yeah, they say
feed
let
the
your kids
baby,
eat
eat
dirt.
mud and
Yeah,
all
of
that.
course. Well, that's exactly what immunisation is, giving you a bit.
Yeah, but
of
it's
the
gone
disease.
mental now. Whenever a baby's born, he's drugged out of his eyeballs. It's only about a week old. They're giving it all sorts of shots.
Like what?
Loads of stuff for whooping cough.
Yeah, you don't want whooping
sugar
cough.
lumps.
Tutankhamun could have died of whooping
No,
cough.
but did you give it loads of stuff? And now it's like, I don't know, it's making us weak.
There's this big thing, you know, like the superbug, where people took half the course of antibiotics. It was almost like an immunisation to the bacteria and virus against the antibiotics.
That's what I mean.
So, yeah, we need some germs, as you'd call them. But there are some that we have eradicated. I mean, I think it was in our lifetime that they eradicated smallpox from the world.
There are rumours, of course, that both Russia and America still have the smallpox virus under lock and key, which they could theoretically breed and use in a chemical warfare situation.
You know,
Well, there was a bit of a scandal a few years ago, I think.
I believe that. Honestly, I do believe that.
You don't want to wind me up. They're already winding me up. All right? There's already people in the community calling me a conspiracy theorist and all that. I don't need that. I don't need that type of negative energy put on me.
No, but I believe that they, like, the governments of both countries have that ability. They have something in the back. I don't know why. I believe that, but
I'm not into
I
it
haven't
like
have
Mel
any
Gibson,
proof of
okay?
it at all. I
The
don't
only
have
thing
any
I know
proof,
about
but-
conspiracy theories is I liked that movie that Mel was in, and that's about it. That's all I got to say about this.
10 years ago, where in a university laboratory, someone came across a marked yogurt pot in deep freeze that had smallpox in it.
When you say it was marked, was it like someone's put their name on it because they don't want someone to eat their smallpox yogurt?
I think they looked into it, and it was the deep frozen smallpox virus. What I mean is, it's under lock and key or frozen at minus
So that's not
200
good
degrees
enough, is
centigrade.
it?
Why?
Under lock and key and all that. It's not good enough. Get rid of it.
Yeah, that's
Why do you
terrifying
keep
that
a little
somebody
tub of
has it.
smallpox knocking about?
Well, are
Yeah.
they not? Are they not meant to be?
Well,
No,
that's
but
a
what was he doing
lesson.
there in the first place? That's, to me, that's like in James Bond, where they don't kill him when they have the chance. He's always that little thing of, let's play with danger, let's keep a bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Pop it next to
probably
AIDS in the
I've
Kiara
never
bottle.
thought
I
about
don't
keeping
understand.
like a germ or things like that as like the James Bond villain, keeping him around and letting him monologue and stuff. Like, what the fuck? No, it's true though. It's true.
Yep.
You let him come around and he's gonna come. I mean, except in this case, it's not James Bond. He's not gonna come back and save the world. He will end it.
James Bond, where they don't kill him when they have the chance. He's always that little thing of, let's play with danger, let's keep a bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Pop it next
probably
to AIDS in the Kiara bottle. I don't understand why you'd store that.
well. There's probably a presumption. It's probably an overhang from the Cold War, where people were thinking, well, listen, what if Russia's still got some smallpox? We better hang on to some smallpox.
It's just
Yeah.
clutter though as well, isn't it? You see, we're obsessed. We're keeping stuff. And it's the same with germs. We can't even say, get rid of that. We won't be needing it. Smallpox. We'll keep it just in case. Get rid of it. We've got this obsession thing again. It's saving everything.
You say that, but of course, famously Alexander Fleming discovered what may be the most important breakthrough of the 20th century, which was the first antibiotic, I think, in 1928. And he discovered that because he left a bit of old bread out for a while and it went all mouldy in his kitchen. And he thought, oh, what's that? Oh, let's have a look.
Like I've said to you before, it's down to him being scruffy more than anything.
Well, not
Good thing we didn't have McDonald's at that time. Because
Yeah.
then it wouldn't have, nothing would have happened.
Exactly.
It would come back 10 years later and it would look the same.
It's still there.
Nobody would have ever discovered germs.
I always
In
think
his
it's so
kitchen.
interesting, all the, like, whenever something was discovered, whether it was like making apple pie for the first time, like what was going through your head? What, like, you know what I mean? How was marijuana discovered for the first time? You know what I mean? Like, these little
That's
things,
easy.
they go through my head. Like,
That's, I mean,
you
that
just
one's
lighting leaves
easy.
on fire.
Apple pie is a little bit more, okay, how the hell did you come up with something so magical? But
That could be said
Come
about
on now.
marijuana.
it's like, oh, a little kid started a fire. It happened to blow some smoke over here. I'm feeling funny.
But how did you know? How did you narrow it down? You got to go through and, what leaves are over here?
That
what
one's
plants
not
are
even
over
that
here?
complicated.
I
Jess.
still want to know the story. I still want to know the very
You were
first.
on to something with the apple pie. That one's a mystery.
I'm done with you. Get
That
out
one's
of
a
here.
mystery.
And he thought, oh, what's that? Oh, let's
I
have a
know,
look.
but like I've said to you before, it's down to him being scruffy more than anything.
Well,
It just seems like there's a lot of scruffy kitchens around.
But think if his cleaner had come in and gone, "Oh, Mr. Fleming, you disgust me, you fucking filthy scruffy cunt. I'm going to throw all this bread away." He's going to go, "Maud, what'd you do with that old bread I left out?" "It had gone green, sir, so I chucked it away." "Oh, Maud, you dopey fucking slut. You've just caused millions and millions of people to die. Keep out of my fucking kitchen."
I know, but don't put it there. It's the same way smallpox in a yogurt pot. It's in a yogurt pot.
Wow.
You're asking for trouble.
But what if Maud had come in and thrown that away? Again?
He couldn't shout at her. She's doing a job. I'd be annoyed if it was still there.
Yeah.
You just don't put like yogurt pots with smallpox in the fridge.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a starter.
Yeah, but you were saying earlier, let's let babies eat mud, don't inject them.
Yeah. But
let them crawl around a dirty floor, clean up the floor and no one to die.
I did say that, but we've gone too far now. Babies are coming out mad. They can't handle anything now. They've got a runny nose. They're coming out all mardy. Get ill. Yeah, they get ill easy. They're not tough babies anymore. They're ending up with a load of weak people who need looking after all the time. That costs a lot of money. And they can't do anything. They're useless. Now, that doesn't happen in other nature. If a little weak bird is born, you see Bill Oddie saying that won't last. He says that won't last a week. And he's right. You watch it and you say, "Oh, that third baby that came out, it died." And
but what's your point, Carl? That modern medicine, which can help people live to the age of 75, 80, that it shouldn't be doing that? It should let people just die off?
Well, here's something, right? The estate that I grew up on, there's a woman there.
Yeah.
Scruffy Sandra.
Oh, it's great. It's so descriptive.
Now,
she had no chance, even if she cleaned up her act. Yeah. She'd come in looking like Pretty Woman. You go, "Oh, Scruffy."
No,
what is the point?
So the thing is, she used to always get on these buses called dialer rides that were sort of like posh taxis. You could call for one, it'd come round to your house, and it would pick you up and you'd pay like 50p.
But it would pick up a bunch of other people as well.
Yeah, on the way. So it would take ages to get to where you go.
That is.
No, it's good though. It's kind of a bit of a day out. Old people used to love it because you'd get to see things.
Right.
And you'd hear a call coming in on the radio that, Scruffy Sandra's being picked up. Oh, God. And she'd always have loads of bin bags with her for some reason. Now, the thing is...
Well, she sounds clean.
She stunk.
Well, she's taken out the bin bag. Was she homeless?
No, she wasn't homeless. No, she used to just... she just didn't bath and that. She just stunk. But the weird thing is...
Why do they call her Stinky Sandra?
She never was ill.
Right.
People didn't sit next to her.
Yeah.
Because she stunk.
Yeah.
Now, because of that, anyone who might have had a bit of flu or a cold never sat next to Scruffy Sandra.
Right.
Because she stunk. But that was good.
That was
two different.
But that's two different points that he's making. He's making two different points. So at first he was saying the more that you the more germs that you let your body ingest, the more your body will fight it off because it'll build up the immune system towards it. But he's saying because she's so dirty and stinky, which is also a reason that he's saying that you're going to be.
He's saying injecting shit into your body as soon as you're born is not going to do the same thing as just letting you experience the world and all the germs naturally, I think.
Yes, but I'm saying because she stinks, nobody's sitting next to her, so she's not coming into contact with people that will be sick as well. So it's two different things.
They're stupid. No, he's right though. I used to have, in my elementary school, there was a girl always had lice. Every time they would come do a lice check, she would get popped for lice. Very dirty. Never ever called out sick though. I remember, I'm like, damn, unless they kick you out for having lice, you are always here.
Yeah.
The one girl though, who was straight A's, always real preppy, you could tell lived in the gated community, all that. Dude, she was sick all the time. I'm like, how can she not go to, it's like you can just skip school legally. Because you make good grades, all this stuff. You're sick twice a week, I feel like. And you don't ever get in trouble for it.
Somebody has a grudge against this girl.
Yeah, I can't stand her.
Protection thing for her. Because she knew that because she stunk, no one wants to sit next to her. She wouldn't pick up the germ.
Right. No, but this is quite... Your point is, in order to fend off illness, you have to not bathe. And so you stink.
So you're saying that it wasn't that she'd built up an immunity, it was that she stank so much that flu wouldn't come near her.
That's what I'm saying.
This is such a specific example. It's not applicable.
No, she's carrying all the diseases. It's
Did
not
you
that
hear
she's
about that
not
guy?
carrying them.
The old guy, he was like in his 90s and he didn't bathe, and he bathed for the first time in like years, and after he bathed, he died. Yeah. I don't remember where I heard that. I don't remember where I heard that, but and I don't even know how real it is, but
If this show was still going on when that story came out, it would have definitely gotten brought up.
He would have been.
No,
saying
it wasn't that she built up an immunity. It was that she stank so much that flu wouldn't come near her.
This is such a specific example. It's not applicable in any other scenario.
There's always colds. There's always flu. It's whether your immunity is good or bad. That's interesting, isn't it? That more sort of colds are spread through shaking hands than people, just taking in the air. That's why some sort of germaphobes don't even shake hands anymore.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, well, that's going too far, because they're going to die of something. You can't be that paranoid. You've got to get on with your life.
Loneliness.
And it's good to feel ill, because when you feel better, you appreciate how good you feel.
Doesn't make any sense at all. It's good to feel ill. Doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it does afterwards. The other weekend, when I was ill, I don't know what was up with me, but I got something.
Symptoms?
Went to the toilet a lot, felt sick at the same time, got a sweat on, felt weak, had the shakes.
This is awesome. Thanks
just
for
a
that.
bug, yeah.
Lasted probably about 24 hours.
I've had
After that
those
24
before.
hours, you go, oh, I feel good again. It's nice to feel good again. And it makes you appreciate how good you feel.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I don't know if I feel well.
For sure.
It doesn't make any sense at all either.
Come
What do you mean?
on.
Sometimes you don't know whether you feel well.
Because I've been in my body for years.
Here he goes again.
Go on, yeah.
Here he goes again.
Now,
the two minds.
If there was some sort of kit that the doctor said, how are you feeling, Mr. Pilkington? And I go, I think I feel all right. And they go, well, do you? I don't know. And they go, well,
I
step
know
into
what
the
he's
machine.
talking about. I'm like, for me, I feel like I'm, 8 out of 10 right now.
Yeah.
But then I've thought about it. I'm like, damn, I have a lot of aches and pains and just shit that I deal with. I'm like, I wonder if I'm like really a 5 out of 10 on the scale of everyone.
Right, because you feel that stuff all the time, so you've just kind of gotten used to it.
I just deal with it. I just put up with it. I'm like, I feel great.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you transfer how I feel to you. You're like, oh.
I do get what
Maybe
he's saying
not.
about.
She actually deals with pain better than me. She'd be like, God, you're a bitch. It would be the opposite.
When you get sick and then you feel better the next day, like that's so weird that you can do that though. You can get like a fever and you can have a fever overnight and it like will go away the next day. That's so weird.
Yep.
That's so random that I just said that. I didn't even have anything to say with it.
Immune systems,
Just
man.
wanted
Wow.
to say it.
Get into the machine, and if he could somehow transfer my feeling into his body so I could feel how he feels, and then he can feel how I feel, and he'll go, oh, you're not well at all. Your heartbeat's irregular for a start.
You're a maniac.
This is... I don't know
The
what's going on
heartbeat
here.
being irregular is easy to track, dude. It's the other stuff I feel like.
How he feels, and then he can feel how I feel, and he'll go, oh, you're not well at all. Your heartbeat's irregular for a start.
But he doesn't
You're
have
a
to switch
maniac.
bodies
This
with you to
is...
figure that
I
out.
don't know what's going on here.
Because-
Why don't you
you
just
get used-
accept that if you feel well,
Because you don't know if you
Hang
feel
on, let's
well.
get this machine built.
But that's
Sorry,
you
why are
judging
people...
it by
your
what somebody
heart,
else
you
says.
do.
That's him judging it by what other people say, though. If you don't feel well or if you do feel well, that's on you of how you feel. Somebody else can't tell you how you feel because if you put your feelings that you're feeling inside somebody else's body, they're going to feel differently anyway.
I wasn't thinking about a heartbeat. I was thinking more like, okay, we transfer and then be like, oh, why the hell is your left knee hurting like this?
Exactly. And they
What
can't
the
handle
hell?
it like you've
You
been
told me
handling
you felt
it.
fine.
Exactly.
Your left big toe is pounding in
Yeah.
pain. I don't know. I'm making shit
Bothering
up.
studying
Why'd your
age. We've
ear
got to get
do
this
that
machine
thing?
built.
Listen, this machine could do a lot of good if they could do it.
Why?
Because some people, you hear about people who go, oh, I think I've got a bit of wind. Before you know it, they drop down dead. Right? Because they didn't know. They just, well, didn't Mr. Jones have a
so
sweat on,
onto
Mrs. Jones,
something.
before?
No, he's not.
Oh, yeah, he did, but he always had a sweat on. Well, didn't it bother him? No, he was used to it. Happened for years. Why didn't you come in? Oh,
So,
he
and
felt
what would
all
the
right.
machine do again?
The machine would make my doctor feel like me.
So
because there's too
Mr.
many ill
Jones went to the
people.
doctor and said, oh, I've got a sweat on, right?
Right, so he'd go, well, I'll tell you what, get in the machine. So Mr. Jones gets in the machine.
Yeah.
The doctor hits the button. Mr. Jones gets into the doctor. The doctor goes, you have got a sweat on. I'm familiar with this because I had a fella in the other day with a similar thing. Take
Yeah.
3 of these.
Dude, as the doctor has
mean,
access to this machine for longer and is able to test how more and more people feel, he will know what feeling good, because even he won't know. He'll be like, damn, even I thought I felt good, and I don't. I'm in constant pain. And then I transferred that other person's body feelings into mine, and I felt nothing. It was like a constant state of euphoria. What the fuck? That's what is possible?
I don't.
And then he starts feeling more and more people, and he's gonna be like, wow, we're all fucked up. We're all fucked up. So far, I've done it with 100 people, I did the machine thing.
I don't think that.
I did it with 100 people, and only one felt good.
We pay doctors way too much that they should know that by talking to us about our symptoms.
If they had a machine where they could take on how we feel, though, it would be way quicker
there
and
would
way
be more
easier.
Empathy, sure, for sure.
Wouldn't even need empathy at that
You
point.
are a mental case. I don't know what this is.
But why can't the doctor make that observation like a doctor does? Why can't the doctor, using his knowledge, observe the person with the sweat on?
I tell you
This is
why.
like a scene from Ghost. This is like Patrick Swayze.
Listen,
7
when
to
my
10
nerves were
years,
short,
and he can't
Are they
tell
not
me.
short already? Have they extended since then?
well, I just have to do stretches. It's pull them about.
Right.
But when I had that, I'm not very good with words.
Go on.
So when I was going in saying, "Doctor, my knee's aching," and he'd go, "What sort of ache is it?" I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just an ache.
Toothache. It's like a toothache in my leg.
No, but it's different.
Go
It's
on.
a different ache. Now the thing
Arseache.
is,
It's like an arseache.
it's hard to explain an ache.
So he'd have to feel the ache, and then he could make an assumption from it.
Thank you.
So he would presumably go through training, going in the machine, and they'd bring in various sick people, and he would experience and feel every single ailment.
Great.
Yeah, but over.
Doctor, I'm going to let you know now what a swift kick in the bollocks feels like, just in case you ever have to go and oh, you God! I can't remember that one.
Yeah, but
Doctor, now
You
you're going
would.
to
You'd
feel a
have to
spike
give
up the
them those simulations. Oh gosh.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Jeez
shit.
Louise.
Yeah, you'd have to give him feelings.
You'd have to do that. You'd have to
It's
give
all
them
about.
some
It's,
I can't remember that one. Okay.
No, couldn't I just wait until the man comes in with a spike up the arse?
No, you got to tell you so you know
But
when
I
you
reckon
feel
I could
it.
assess it. If he's coming, he's got the spike up his arse, I'd
You've
be able
got
to
to
tell.
experience everything before someone comes in and
This
gets in
machine
your
would
body
never
like
work.
Ghost.
because
you'll
first
know what
of all,
it is.
somebody
Hey,
is in
listen,
that
let's
much
not-
pain and they have, say, a spike in their ass. They're not going to want to sit in a machine for you to tell the doctor how they
Like,
feel.
Doc, I don't know what's wrong with me. Please tell me.
It's
like,
really hurting. Hold on, let me scan
you have a spike in your
for
ass.
30 minutes.
There'd be people pranking doctors. Like, do you have a Lego up your ass? Because that's what it feels like. Why did you do that? You came in here and did that on purpose so I would feel that?
Oh, let's not dismiss this idea out of hand, of course, because you'll famously remember, Rick, that Karl had the idea of a man who can grow backwards. So he's born as an old man, and when he dies, he's a young baby.
and with all ideas comes something. Einstein said that. He said if an idea isn't.
Go on. Wait.
wait,
Just
what
let
did
him finish.
Einstein say?
We've got an Einstein quote here.
Yeah.
This is a historic day. Carl, sorry, what were you saying? What did Albert Einstein say?
He just said something along the lines of.
Well, no. Give us the
Come on,
quote.
give us the quote.
It doesn't matter about how he worded it. It's the point in
no,
having
no,
it.
no.
It is, I think, a quote. I think, like all, any sort of poetic content of anything is exactly how it's worded. So, just what did Einstein
It's
say
not,
exactly?
no.
It's not,
Wow.
no, it is, yeah.
Well, he said something along the lines of
Go on.
an idea. If an idea isn't daft.
Oh, start again.
No, come on, let's hear it.
No, because he started. He
He said if an idea isn't daft, it isn't worth thinking about.
What? Say it again.
If an idea isn't daft, it isn't worth thinking about.
I can't imagine him saying
No, I
daft.
can't.
No, well, it was something like that, though, meaning that every new idea seems a bit mental,
Yeah,
right?
it's a good
But
point.
then it leads to something.
I'm not sure that he.
no,
but
no.
I think if we were sat with Einstein now and you'd brought up the machine that allows doctors to feel, I don't think he'd be saying we should
No.
pursue that idea.
There's some ideas that go that I think the Earth might be round. People go, oh, it is flat. And then there's people who stand in doorways covered in crucifixes with tinfoil on their head, saying Jesus is in my cock.
Yeah. But,
Now he's a mentalist.
yes, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't you have said it was mental years ago when someone said, I'm going to make a
I
machine?
don't know if
so
Ricky had some past trauma or something that he hasn't really gotten out, or I never met that guy. I don't know.
Tinfoil on their head,
my.
saying Jesus is in my cock.
yeah. But,
now, he's a mentalist.
yes, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't you have said it was mental years ago when someone said, I'm going to make a machine so I can look inside your head? Years on, hello, get in the machine, we've got an MRI scanner.
The Mentalist. That's a really good show.
I
That just made me think of it. I need
You
to
may
rewatch
obviously
that show.
be
I love
aware,
that show.
Carl, that the first contraceptive diaphragms centuries ago were citrus rinds. Half an orange rind, for instance, would be used.
I mean, more selfish men turned them inside out.
No way.
I believe that's also still being used in parts of Manchester.
For what?
An orange. Just think of your head.
And it worked.
Well, we don't know at this juncture.
I mean, maybe. I don't
It
know,
works for contraception because women went, fuck off, what are you going to me with a fucking orange on your cock for, you don't cunt?
But it could. I mean, again, it's that thing in it of we look at it now and we laugh. But look at what's happening. People now are always trying to get us to eat more fruit.
I don't
Wait,
imagine.
That's a way of getting.
I thought for a minute he was going to say, okay, so they start with, then they went from the orange rind to, say, a coconut shell.
Yeah.
That was too big, that didn't work.
Run! Here comes Coconut John!
No, don't put half a pineapple on your cock, that's insane.
Yeah, that's mental.
And then somewhere down the line, they finally got to contraception as we understand it. Is that? I thought that's where you're going, but no. Something about eating oranges is healthy for you.
What I'm saying is, if you go into any well-known supermarket and you look at, say, some young kid who's had a kid, and you look at stuff in their shopping basket, they're not buying fruit. They're buying, burgers and chips.
Turkey Twizzlers,
Yeah, crisps and all that. No, but they love having it away. Get some fruit in. So they definitely have fruit in the house, which at the moment, a lot of kids don't have fruit in their house. That's why they're eating Turkey Twizzlers. But the mum loves having it away. So she would have loads of fruit in.
So if she was,
everyone's happy.
if
The
she was
kids are
using
eating
an
fruit.
orange for contraception, she would also be giving the kids.
Well, you wouldn't waste
so half
it.
the orange she'd give to the kids, and half the orange she'd stick up her fanny.
Yeah, a treat for everyone. Have a bit of fruit, and she's got what she wants. Whereas at the moment, what happens? A burger's not coming in helpful for anyone.
If you want me tonight, pop a sesame seed bone on your cock. Take out the fucking pickle. No one likes a fucking pickle up the fanny. Oh, he's a bloody romantic. He popped a plum roast sausage up my fanny yesterday. He loves me. Oh, fuck no.
Sounds like deep voice Sarah Milliken right there. She would say some shit like that too.
Fanny. Oh, he's a bloody romantic. He popped a plum roast sausage up my fanny yesterday. He loves me. Oh, fuck no.
The imagery
Modern man,
of this.
in a sense, with all the technology we have, can play God.
I didn't mean to bring
and this is
Sarah into this. I'm sorry. Especially you're over there getting mental images of it. My bad.
something which is huge now. A lot of ethical discussions about things like stem cell research. Should we be interfering in what should be a godly terrain? You say no straight away. Straight away, no.
I think they're sort of like messing about now. I think that's the problem. We've got the tools and they like to use them. And that's what happens. I've got a sander for Christmas, and I can't wait to sand stuff. I can't even think of enough things that need sanding, but I want to use it. And
Not scruffy sander.
And that's the problem, innit? If you've got the tools, you can't have the tools and say, pop them in the shed. Well, no, I don't want to use them. A new tool here.
Right, sand the shed down.
That's the problem, innit? All these, medical people. That's what happened in the Hulk, innit?
Yeah, well, again, I was just going to say, that is a work of fiction. The Hulk
Yeah, but with all fiction
comes...
the future.
Yeah.
So,
Certainly in science fiction.
Karl Pilkington.
but the problem is, this is what I say is the problem.
Go on, no, this is...
Is it a quote from someone?
Let's sum it up there. Carl, shoot me.
People are living too long.
That's not a summary yet. Sum it up. I have one more go.
So-
This is the real one.
It'll be something like, today's cure is tomorrow's headache. It's all right?
That's all right.
Because what I'm saying there is,
Go on.
we can come up with stuff. We can come up with a tablet to get rid of headache. Tomorrow, your headache's gone. Your leg's hurting.
So today's cure is actually tomorrow's leg ache. So today's cure is tomorrow's leg ache.
Yeah, but ages
thought he
ago I
was
said
really
to you,
going-
don't solve problems,
Yeah.
because a problem solved is a problem caused.
done.
Like, I get where
My
he's
brain's
trying to
done.
go, man. It's the
Where is he
plot
trying to go,
of
please?
Vanilla Sky.
Please translate for me.
Man, okay, like he's saying, you can't appreciate the rainbow without the rain.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to go and do all of this stuff to extend human life, all of this stuff, first of all, you're ruining the beauty of the human experience, all right?
Okay.
You're going to then create some fucking twisted world to where, oh shit, we are living way too long. We've created all these problems now by extending life by just 30 years longer, consistently 30 years longer across the board for every single person. We've created a shit ton more problems. And people in those last 30 years of their life, they are like so depressed. They don't want to live. Turns out people don't want to live 30 more years. They actually hate their life the last 30 years. We should have just kept shit how it was. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't remember that quote.
Caused. Yeah, but ages ago I said to you, don't solve problems.
Yeah.
Because a problem solved is a problem caused.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I don't remember that quote.
That doesn't apply to everything, you know, the logic and the breakdown doesn't apply to everything. So a lot of shit should be fixed. Like it just, you know, like just some shit.
I think there's certain things that could be, I don't think you should be creating freaking Frankenstein monster or anything like that. Like Frankenstein's monster, I know that it's Frankenstein as the doctor, not the monster's name. I get it. But I think that stem cell research is could be really good. I don't know how advanced it is right now, but I think it could be really good. It could prolong your experience of life. Like you could have a better quality of life. Like say you have a really bad injury and you can't walk around and
if it could fix my big toe right now,
play
please,
with your
hook me
grandchildren.
But
and it can extend that time that you do have with them. So I'm not saying like it extends your life ridiculously, like you're already 100.
What if they don't want you around that long? They're like, okay, you extended your time that you could be around me. I didn't.
We've been
really want
waiting
you
for
around.
them to go. Okay, we were waiting for them.
I don't ever get a trust fund now.
I offered to grab their groceries for them, and now they just won't die.
Yeah,
wasn't that the last one that his mom was doing?
I don't remember that quote.
It's a little yell.
Medicine is the art or science of healing, and that doesn't always have to be a drug or a surgery. We mustn't just forget that some people don't need medicine, they just need help. For example, there are people that help disabled people have intercourse. There's someone that actually helps the man put in his penis to the woman's vagina. They leave the room. What?
I've never even heard of this.
It's true.
Me either. That's something I could have gone my whole life without knowing.
I believe that is the case.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know.
And that's just as needed as anything that might cure
It's not. That's pleasure.
Yeah. So what are you saying? Because you can't walk or move, that you can't love someone and want to share that love?
I'm just saying it's not a priority.
Well, no, but they're going to live. They're healthy apart from their disability. I've met someone. They want to, consummate this love, and someone helps them out and goes, well, that's part of my job.
No, it's not part of the job.
Well, it is part of this job because that's their job.
I have never heard anyone say, I've had a right day today.
Why?
I've been playing with Arthur's tackle all day.
They don't play with Arthur's tackle. They pop Arthur's tackle in Hilda's vagina.
I don't think they do.
They do.
How can they enjoy that? I mean, maybe once.
You gotta be a very empathetic person for that. You're like, I really want you to experience this great thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to connect the dots for you.
That didn't work, did it? I didn't enjoy that, Hilda.
No.
How can they enjoy it with a nurse stood there?
They don't. They help her in. She helps Arthur in, or he might be a male nurse. Pops Arthur in. Goes, okay, Arthur. I'll see you in a few minutes. right? Goes outside.
But what's the point, though, in that?
Why?
Because it's
Why?
all about
I mean,
the
I can
mood and
see-
everything. He's just stuck onto like a stag beetle clinging onto a leaf.
No.
There's no enjoyment in that.
Oh, the well-known stag beetle copulating with a leaf syndrome.
No, but I'm not
That's a
saying.
well-known position in the Kama Sutra.
I'm
No,
just
he
saying.
knows that. You know, I think it's a lovely act, and someone's willing to. Wouldn't you help someone
Definitely
in?
not.
No. What?
Definitely
So
not.
no. Look, there's a guy who goes, oh, this is my wife. We're both say, well, I can't. You know, can you just pop me in, Carl? You're the only. You know, you're the only person around.
No, I don't think it's important.
But there are
enough.
people.
What do you mean you don't think it's important enough?
I'd be happy to
Bullshit.
go round, put the washing on for them, make the bed. Do you want a cup of tea? Yeah, I'd love one. There you go. Oh, just before you go, forget it. If they asked me to do that, I'd quit. And I don't think it happens because people
It
wouldn't take
does
that on
happen.
for a job. You
It
never
does.
hear about it. On Comic Relief, when they're raising money, they don't go, thanks to Midland Bank for this $100,000. That's going to go towards Arthur getting his end away.
That's
No.
ridiculous. So you would rather them not have the pleasure of each other than just help them in.
No, because they'd work out some way that they could do something for each other. I wanted to play the guitar. My fingers aren't long enough. I've knocked it on the head. It's the same thing. If you can't do it,
What?
don't do it.
No,
So
it
you're
is
telling
not.
me, right? Okay.
No.
Supposing there's a little fella who's got no arms, no legs, right?
Right.
Little Bob. Okay. There he
Does
is.
he look like Freddie Mercury?
Right? He's got a friend, another little fella with no arms and no legs. All right, Carl. Right? They love each other. Two little fellas, two little dwarves with no arms and no legs. Okay? Lovely little fellas.
His mind is
They get
just
married. Okay?
Look, Carl, you can't put my penis up my boyfriend's bottom, can you?
No, I can't. No.
Why not?
Why? Do you need anything else
Ricky
doing?
just takes
No,
it.
I'm fine. Yeah,
No, it's weird how you can manage everything else.
Well, no.
I'm here to help you. Everything else seems to be sorted.
Well, just in the
Why do you
chair.
need help in this department?
Well, because he's over there and I'm here. And if you just pop me in and just
No,
leave
I'm
it
not
there.
doing that. It's not good for you. You've lost your arms and legs. You'll be losing that soon if you carry on sticking it up there.
Oh my god!
You'll be losing that too if you keep on sticking it up there. Oh my gosh. Hey.
Ricky knows what he's doing. He knows that
He
he's gonna
does.
get this certain reaction out of Carl, and he tries to get in there. He's just like keeps nitpicking,
He gets in that
nitpicking,
same
nitpicking.
voice that he got into the first time we saw them in the video together. He's like,
I got my balls.
So I was gonna go into nursing when I was in high school. I figured that's what I was gonna do. I wanted to do something to help people and get into that kind of field. So I took classes that were the beginning of those going down that path. And my clinicals, we went to the hospital and we would have partners and we would go and we would sit in on procedures and stuff, like small procedures that they would allow high schoolers in there. And I almost fainted the first time I did it. The doors were closed. I don't know if it was just because it was stuffy in there or what, but I was like, okay, maybe this isn't for me. I can't, stick somebody with a needle. I can't dress someone without passing out. So that was really discouraging. But if I was medically trained for that, I would help somebody do that. I feel like
you sick for
when you are in love with someone and you have disabilities, you have things that hold you back, the world says hold you back or whatever. If you have somebody that is medically trained for that, is it a strictly professional thing? It's just like helping you on the toilet. You can't do that naturally. Like somebody has to help you with that. So why would you be prevented from sharing something with your partner when there's somebody out there that can help you?
They're on their wedding night. You're the nurse.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I would really like to consummate this,
Exactly.
If you could
I
go
would
ahead and help
somebody.
her on top of me.
Exactly. If you
And
needed
then,
that, it would be the same
grasp
thing.
it,
Yeah.
Boom.
It wouldn't
We
be
got-
anything.
We've got
You're doing
take
what
off.
Ricky is doing.
We've got take
You're
off.
doing what Ricky is doing.
And
I
then,
am simply
and
stating.
then, things are going. And then they're like, hey, Jess, I'd really like to smack her on the ass right now. Could you
Could
you help me out?
That's when you start getting into like
That I really, really like. That's the one thing I've always wanted since the first time, I met her. I really wanted to consummate our marriage.
no.
And Nice.
Then I would
firm smack.
Then
on
I
the
would
ass.
have to draw a line, okay? Because that's not anything that I would be needed for. That's extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could have like a company, and then you could, you know, like an escort service, and you could offer those services
Just a
if
little
you wanted
smack on
to,
the butt. Come
and
on.
put on a little package where
A
you
little
just do
pat.
little add-ons, you know. But no, I
We
wouldn't
get
do
you a
that.
little clapper hand thing on the
Exactly,
end of a
get
stick,
them one.
and you
They can hold
slap
it.
with that.
They can hold it with their mouth, and they can do it themselves, you know. There
That's just so
are ways around
disrespectful
it if
of
they
you.
want it. That's not disrespectful. That's disrespectful of them to want to ask me to do that extra when I'm doing.
You just want to help
my
them
job.
on your terms.
No, that would be my job, and what I'd be medically trained for, and I would help them.
I'd go all the way. I would help him out and smack the ass. I'm just kidding.
Do you feel better now that you said
Yes,
that? Okay.
Yes, because I'm a good person. All right.
He had to one up me with the ass smacking, you guys. So you know that he's a better person. I can't wait to see what they say about that.
I feel great about this.
Okay, stand on business. All right.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything that you do.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, friends.
Peace.
I'm not scared of your love, so show me it, let me know. I'm not scared of your love, so show me it, let me